shit, fuck, poo, 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 shit, fuck, poo. Yay! James and Graham aren't here to tell us not to say bad things.
We sacrifice ice cream for profanity.
I don't want ice cream today anyhow. It's already
You
cold.
want swears.
It's chilly.
Swears.
Yeah, maybe if it was hot chocolate on the line.
Yo, yeah.
It is.
Oh, man, I could go for some cocoa.
Just like rub it on your gums.
Hi, welcome to the Crapshoot. Today we are a little short-staffed because it is PAX South. And so if you are in that sort of area, you can go see Graham and Beige and Cameron.
Oh, I get it. We're short-staffed because Graham's out.
And
'Cause he's
Cameron's
'cause
also
he's-
very
he's
tall,
tall.
too.
Yeah.
Tall. It's a tall boy joke.
And James was going to be at PAX South, but he's very,
puking.
very sick.
Yeah.
He's got some sort of food poisoning issue.
Yeah. I feel bad.
Poor boy.
So he's out, but he's also very tall, so we are short. Well, we're not that short.
He's not tall now. He's horizontal.
Well, that's what so I'm like 5'10", right?
Yeah.
And like I've mentioned that I'm like one of the shorter members of
You
Lair.
absolutely
and,
are.
And people in chat are like, I'm like 5'8". Shut up. Like,
Well, compared to all of the giants around
We
here.
mustn't
Yeah.
tell anybody that Loading Ready Run's hierarchy is actually height-based.
It's yeah.
I mean, we talk about that. We've talked about that before. That I'm about the same as you. I'm, statistically average for Caucasian male, and I'm one of the shorter people at Loading Ready Run.
Yeah, everybody thinks that because Matt I think is 5'9" too.
Yeah, Matt would be like the shortest dude. I think.
When it was like me and Matt and Bill around, we're all in the same era of Loading Ready Run. Everybody thought Matt and me were like midgets, and they thought
Wow.
Graham and James were
Was
like
normal size?
normal size, and that like Bill was like 6'4", and we had to be like, no,
Bill is
no.
a colossus.
Yeah.
Bill is like 6'11".
Yeah. Adam is probably the tallest, I would say.
Yes.
So technically he runs Loading Ready Run.
Yeah, because Adam's what, 6'5"?
Something like that.
Can I
yeah.
just say how adorable it is seeing Kim and Lily together? Because it's like,
I like Adam is like
love you, mean it.
Adam is like the funniest person though too, because he's got like sort of like the personality of like a small like a shorter person, because he's just like hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like
Such a
I'm
nice
just really
boy.
excited to see. Yeah, like I mean, not to say like people who are 6'5" are all like douche like lords or anything like that.
Who's
but,
ready to lift my ass? Anyway,
I'm 5'6", if anybody wants to know, but I
I
frequently
don't
wear
know.
like little heels, so I look taller.
Yeah. So welcome to the Crapshoot.
where we just run our mouths for a while.
Yeah.
And something comes
And
out
then
of
comedy.
Well, today,
Isn't it?
because we're down people, this is a writing-only Crapshoot. In fact, if you check the Loading Ready Run YouTube channel, a Crapshot went up today, just today.
Which one?
The Magic Guess Who, the one that you just edited.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I think I gotta say my favorite one we've done so far this year.
Yeah.
It's a short list, but I think it was this year was the appliances one with Beige and Graham.
Oh, yeah.
Because it very much reminds me of like old style Vine kind of thing, which is my big comedy frame of reference where like the punchline with the zoom in on the face kind
That's
of
not
thing.
why.
That's not why. It's just like it's so good.
I can't wait for Vine 2.
Actually, there's a thing on the cheese grater called Ben Thing
Wait, really?
Ben
Yeah.
thing?
that you made.
What?
Yeah, and it's just like you and Alex putting in numbers on the keypad. You're like, what happens if we put in...
Oh, yeah. Did you
Oh,
post that?
the
goof?
Well, the goof, yeah, it's on my Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
I
why I
haven't done
couldn't
a
find
goof
it
in
on
a
your
while.
YouTube.
So
I don't follow you on Insta.
I actually really liked that. And so I'm excited to have you on the Crapshoot and the writing team today. Because, like, I want to, like, harness some of that,
Right.
like, those kind of energy goofs.
Okay.
I'm not telling you to, like, write that again. But, like, what kind of goofs do you want to bring?
So it's difficult, right? Because like a lot of the goofs that I do will sometimes just get like content flagged for like having music or something like that is like recognizable. Because like there's one that I have wanted to do that I have not done yet, which was there's just like one donut left, kind of a thing, and then like you've got like two people, one person like reaches for the, like it's like, you know, cutting back and forth between their faces. One reaches for the donut and the other grabs like the hand and then like goes back to the person whose hand was grabbed and go like, what? And like the person who grabbed the hand is wearing a like one of our animal masks, and underneath it, it's got "Hydrogen" by Moon playing the whole time, which is one of the main songs from Hotline Miami kind of thing. And it wouldn't really work as a crap shot, but like as a goof kind of a thing, right? So it's like,
Oh, that's really funny.
Oh, okay, make that goof.
The thing is, we can't. It's not fair use to use like less than 15 seconds, is it? Or 5 seconds?
No.
No. We're actually just stealing.
I mean, we can't.
And even if it was, it still would get flagged by YouTube.
Yeah.
Curse.
So here's the deal. Like, one, we don't want to like take other people's music without asking permission. But like, if you can think of stuff like that as long as it doesn't require a specific music cue, like, because the joke for that is that the Hotline
Miami is playing the whole time, yeah.
But if like just something with a music cue, because like you can go, like, you know, you can go online and like buy music to be used in these things, and you know, it's sometimes you can get some very good music. Like for example, the Persona 5 episode of Commodore Hustle, I probably want to say like 4 hours searching through Audio Jungle to find music that sounded sort of similar in tone and theme and like style to the Persona 5 soundtrack, and I got there, right? Like there's a huge variety of stuff online.
So, I had a really dumb thing pop into my head. So Ben sitting on the couch, he gets up, checks his pockets, is like, "Where's my phone?" And like lifts the couch cushion, and like my head is there, and it just says, "You didn't see nothing." Smash cut to Ben outside trying to light a cigarette.
That's basically, yeah, like that's a goof kind of a thing, right?
How do we film that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think all you would need to do is
like green screen my
green
head?
screen his head into, and then just have like the pillows lifted, but then there's like so it would be
There's
like
like
a shot up of me lifting the pillow up, and then shot down, and we would just have the static cam and Alex's
And
head.
then maybe we just film you on the green screen wearing our green bodysuit.
You didn't see nothing.
Or that or it's cold.
It's like, all I smell is farts.
What about not here, man?
yeah.
It's just like, not here, man.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And then, or then just, and then he, like Ben just, you know, goes like, and runs away, and then just put the cushion back.
I don't know if we have like
running away works.
I like the idea of just like so we could take that further, right? And Alex just like appearing in like places that you would never expect. So like, or just like you basically haunting me. So like, I left that, your head is there. I go downstairs to like have a smoke, and like we macro like I go to light it, and your head is on the end of like the cigarette, and you'd be like, please don't. And then I'd be like, ah! And then like, I don't know, and then like it just keeps like
so
escalating.
weird.
I think it's actually I think it's cleanest just lifting up the cushions.
Just the one.
Not here, man.
Like, not here,
Yeah.
man. Just like. Have like rain sound effects in the background, like thunder.
I do
like,
love-
Fuck.
I do love just you
1,000-yard
like
stare.
shaking
It's just like
unlit
flick,
cigarettes.
flick, flick.
Or, I mean, like, yeah, it does do that. Or, like, I reach for my cigarette, or I reach for the light. Like, I have the cigarette in my mouth, and I reach for a lighter, and I can't find my lighter, and then I go, no.
And Alex just is just
Or,
behind you and gives you a lighter.
Or cut back to Alex on the couch with just the head with a lit cigarette.
It's so weird.
It's the thing when you're going for like the weird sort of surrealness, like any, like all of those are equally valid as ways to end it, because there is no there is no expectation for how it should end.
I feel like we're only like a few inches away from pure Dadaism.
Yeah, like, I mean, it could also...
It's just like, not here, man. You're like, oh, have you seen my lighter? And I'm like, like, spit it out. It's like, oh, goober.
Yeah, like, that, or you could just go, like, pure, like It's pronounced Gio or Gio.
Gio?
Like,
Oh, man.
and like you lift it up and you're just like, and like I get like sucked into the couch.
If it was Yo, like my head would come out on like this spiral and like eat your head or something.
I just like, like as just like, if that happened and then like as a like that becomes like a recurring joke where people just keep getting sucked in the couch, and then there's just a crap shot where it's like a barbershop quartet of heads on the couch.
No, your
really
phone's not here, man.
See, now I'm just thinking like if it was Shintaro Kago and it would just like cut back to you and your like head splits in half and you go, holy shit. Like the two halves.
Yeah.
Like you get doubled audio.
Yeah.
And
then we run out of budget.
And then Alex opens his mouth and there's a phone ringing noise. Because he is the phone.
Holy shit.
And possibly cockroaches somehow.
Just open my mouth, this army of cockroaches.
No?
That's so weird. Okay, can we do a Kafka-esque crap shot? It's like, has anybody seen James? And he's like turned into a giant cockroach.
I will be reincarnated.
Just
again?
things involving cockroaches don't make them
Kafka.
Kafka.
What if somebody calls in sick because they've been Kafka'd? Can't come in.
It's just like, I can't come in, I came down with some Kafka. Sorry, what? Like, I'm a roach. What? A roach in a penal colony. My entire context for Franz Kafka comes from I think it's called Understanding Kafka book, illustrated by Robert Crumb. It's as weird as you think it is.
Your friend James LR has just started watching.
Hi, James.
You want to be a cockroach?
Your friend James LR has just stopped watching.
Your friend James LRR has deleted his Twitch account.
Okay, so hold on. So, Ben, where's my damn phone? Lifts up some couch cushions.
Not here, man.
It's not here, man. And then just like hard cut to Ben outside looking shaken.
Yeah. You know what? We could actually do this without special effects. If we put some more cushions on the couch, and then you cut to like an extreme close-up where we just have two cushions like pressed into my neck.
Yes. I think it would look more
like,
impressive
probably,
if we did it with the special effects.
I think the special effects.
And I don't think it's
not that difficult.
I don't think it's very difficult.
We've got like having the green screen suit enables us to do a lot.
What if you're outside and you look shaken? I don't actually know if I want to show you smoking. And this is good.
The smoking's
We
bad.
actually don't
Smoking's
show
bad.
you smoking.
Well, but holding smoking paraphernalia. Smoking's
Smoke.
bad, and like younger teenagers do watch our channel.
That's true. I'm not cool. If that helps.
Do, 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 do.
I mean, like if you want to start smoking, I'm not going to be like you're bad and you I'm not I like you shouldn't do it.
No, don't do it.
So don't start
If
smoking.
you don't start smoking, don't. I'll say you're bad.
Here's the deal.
Are you kidding me? I would go and punch 17-year-old Ben.
I mean,
There's a crap shot.
what if Ben is like, I want to go back in time?
Oh man, there we go. There's another craft shot. Just be like, just like, just being like, man.
Like, man, I got all these regrets. I wish I could just go back and like slap young me. It's like, well, what if you could?
We just need a
A
child.
time machine.
Now all we need is a child for me to slap.
I'm telling you, we really need to get like a dummy, because I really, really want to do some crap shots where we would just like fling a dummy dressed as one of us off a building. I just think that shit is hilarious.
What if
17-year-old Ben actually just looked like me with shaved and also like
It's a
he has
shame.
good hair?
skin and bones.
You know
Ben, 17-year-old Ben had the skater boy look with the wings.
Can we be any more obvious?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I had long blonde hair with the wings, kind of a thing.
It's a shame we don't have your dad, because then we could do like,
Have you
You from the
seen that
future.
picture
Yeah, you
of
showed
me
it.
and my dad?
that was messed up.
Do you just look like your dad?
I look exactly like my dad when he was exactly. It's creepy.
Graham's got a case of that. I found one of his, like, many years ago, I found an old passport of his dad's from, like, his early 20s, and it looked exactly like Graham.
Bro.
And I was
For those who need to see the
I've seen your future.
For those who want to see the picture, it's like only like a couple of photos deep on my Twitter. I think I tweeted it not too long ago.
All right, so we hard cut to you outside looking shaken,
Yeah.
but not necessarily smoking. Maybe you just have the novelty bottle of vodka, and your hand is shaking.
Yeah, just
Well, because, you know...
that's good.
Well,
Drinking's fine.
Alcohol is also not good for you, but it's less likely to give you lung cancer. I'm sorry, Ben.
It depends on how you
No,
drink
that's
it.
right.
Yes.
You don't need to apologize. It is
Only
a
if
bad
you vape
thing.
vodka. Somebody vapes vodka, it's like, I'm not getting anything. It just evaporates.
I do like. I mean.
And then, okay, so you're looking shaken outside, and I just feel like it needs one more thing. Like, maybe your phone rings,
Oh, is there like a way?
and, like, a hand comes out
Or
of
no,
the
you,
wall.
you start drinking it, and then you hear a phone ring, and you just spit take.
Like, yeah, if I'm in like in another room and it's like dark, like fetal position, like alcohol kind of a thing, and then
You got, like,
and then like my
blanket over your
phone
head?
is like on like the bed, like the bed or something in the prop room,
Yeah.
and it like lights up. It's like ba-ding, and like, but you see the silhouette of Alex's face also like lit up from it. I think that's way too complicated, but
I'm just trying to think, because, like, I don't want to just show, like, a ringing phone could be anybody's phone. So what if you're like, and then ring, oh, hey, my phone. Like, does that undercut it too much? Like, because I just think it needs some kind of, like...
It's like, he's like drinking, you just hear, and he's like, oh, hey, my phone. That is kind of funny. I mean, at least write it in.
Think like
We could see which cup
Just,
works
like,
the best.
Alex just like standing behind him, be like, "Hey, your phone's ringing."
yeah, or yeah, like the I'm pouring the glass of booze or whatever, and like I kind of bring like it out of shot as I'm pouring, and then I hear, and then like the phone rings or whatever, and my hand comes back up, and my phone is in my hand instead of the glass of like alcohol.
That's really weird. I wish we could arrange for like a manhole cover to open up and maybe you just come up and be like, hey, I found it.
Yeah, I kind of like
Wait,
Alex's arm just appearing in shot.
Andrew makes a really good point there
Well-
too. Like I'm pouring the vodka, and then the phone rings, and then I go, hello, like the bottle.
So weird.
We did do that series of
of gun phones.
yeah, the gun phone crap shots.
Hello, operator. Yes, I can connect that call. Classic.
I'm glad that Alex is here and theoretically going to be here tomorrow for shooting this, so that when you're editing it, you know what is actually what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be like.
And so you're not like, what?
Well,
Yeah, I guess
sometimes we end up with these crap shots where it's like, okay, we shot all the footage, and then whoever's editing it is like, this doesn't
What
make any sense. How is this supposed to work?
What the fuck is this?
And it's like, oh no, it's supposed to be like that.
What if you're like, nah, and then your phone rings, and, like, Alex's hand comes out, and you just start crying?
Yeah, like yeah,
No, I
yeah,
think
just
it's
like
funnier
no,
if-
I like.
No.
Or just, I found it. Here, I found this for you.
I just think it's kind of funnier if you go from, like, sheer terror to, like, oh, my phone. Right? Like,
Yeah.
It's just like it was in your breast pocket or something like that.
Oh, my phone.
Yeah.
Hey, my phone. Because like the only other way that it would have to be either completely mundane or even more insane. I'm just like show up bodily. It's like, hey, I found your phone. It's like, oh yeah, and like the top of my head unhinges and it just like emerges like a monolith.
Like you sasso it out of your.
It erupts on a plume of flame.
Do you know how to make that happen?
No. I'm more of an ideas person.
Okay, hold on. What if Ben is looking shaken, then he's like, oh, hey, my phone. And then suddenly we cut to, like, oh, shoot, what's his name?
Dolph Lundgren.
No. He's
Jamie Lee Curtis.
No.
Michael Cera.
No, hold on. I'm not gonna.
Jody
I'm
Martin.
totally ruining my joke because I can't remember his name. He's the animator. Felix Cosgrove. We cut to Ben in a Felix Cosgrove adventure, and he's just like,
Holy shit.
and then just like Ben's like, huh, and then it just like slides out of Alex's mouth,
I
and it's like, I
fucking
got there.
wish we could get him to work
I don't know
with
what
us.
that is.
I don't either. But I mean, I could.
Double King.
I'm imagining
Yeah.
it in like a Terry Gilliam style.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the thing, but like the phone rings, and on the phone, like it's Alex calling, and like the call display picture is like Alex's head in the in the sofa.
It could literally just be the sofa. Like my call display is just the sofa.
And
for
it just
Alex.
says Alex. Yeah, that actually would be pretty good.
So you're like, oh hey, my phone. It's this like, and then the picture of the sofa, on, like with Alex over it, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, my phone. Ah. Now here's the thing though, because like, oh, my phone is one shot, and then
Oh, Double King. Is
Yeah.
that? Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
him.
Now, okay, gotcha.
It just took me a second to get to his name.
Yeah.
He is such a weird.
Oh, you just saw that the other night?
Oh man,
It's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Vice party stories of
Yes.
that he also did? It was
Bobby, stop.
Bobby,
Bobby, stop.
Bobby, stop.
Bobby, stop.
Fuck, I want to watch that shit again.
Okay, we're getting
Anyway,
distracted.
yeah.
Because we're not getting Felix Cosgrove.
Bobby, stop.
Bobby, stop.
Bobby, stop. What are you doing, man? Why are you hitting him? Because I wanted to. Because you wanted to.
So how do we want to do it? Do we want to do it with the phone and the couch kind of a thing? Do we just want to go with me looking fucked up? or-
I do
I
kind of
just
like
think it needs a better punchline than you just being outside being scared.
I do kind of like the suggestion of back to Ben trying to light a cigarette, and when he pulls up the lighter, it's actually just his phone with like the lighter app on it.
I don't think that reads. Well, we could write the options and then pick one.
Yeah, let's see.
Like, I kind of like if he had the vodka bottle, he like takes a pull and then hears a phone ring and then just spit takes.
But I don't think that makes it clear enough that it's Ben's phone.
I mean, you could follow it up with like, oh, my phone.
I do kind of like coffee instead of vodka, like a
Yeah.
thing of coffee, just like shaking.
Well, just like the idea being that you need something harder to steal your nerves, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the scene in Casino Royale after James Bond kills like the two guys in the staircase, like in that brutal like machete fight, and they're like tumbling down the stairs, and then afterwards, even he's like, holy fuck, and he like pours himself a drink and then like cleans himself up before he has to go and play.
yeah.
You know, like that kind of
Well,
like.
well, like coffee is used for that sometimes too.
Is it?
No.
Nothing
like-
like a stimulant to
Yeah,
calm my
it's
nerves.
like you look like you need a cup of coffee.
I mean, it could literally just be like me seeing the head, and instead of like drinking or smoking, it's just like smash cut to me
Oh.
packing bags, leaving the office.
Chipwell has a really good suggestion. So Ben's just like, and then cut back to the Alex head on the couch with the phone beside him. He's like, ha ha, sucker.
And then, well, and what if
And then
it?
he like tries to like,
What if it starts
phone in
ringing
his
and then he
bag.
goes fuck?
tries to like push it with
Yeah.
his thumb.
yeah, with his tongue.
Fuck.
Cool. All right, I like that. I like that.
Good job,
there we go.
Chipwell. You got
Just
us
like
there.
saying things like, hey, sucker. Fuck. That's so stupid.
It's so weird.
Oh, man.
By the way, actually, if you look at the, we're doing the writing crapshoot today, and if you look at the schedule, sadly, there's no Blowing Away Live tomorrow.
No.
But some of these crap shots, hopefully, we'll be shooting tomorrow.
Yeah, like this is one that's totally fine to shoot. I would absolutely be down to play with the idea too of the like me punching 17-year-old Ben for like.
I
starting
don't know how to
smoking or
film
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
Bring us a child
Well,
With a
for us a
beard.
child that looks like Ben.
that we can slap.
I mean, we don't have to. I edited a wrestling podcast. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Just like, maybe that's the thing. It's just like, oh man, we should do a thing with, a kid and stuff. Like, just like, yeah, give me a child that, that looks like me that I can slap. Cut to like the casting agent just like wordlessly reaching for the phone and dialing 911. Beep, boop, boop, brrr.
I refuse to shave. You don't want to see Ben with no beard. I promise you, you do not want
It
to see
makes his
Ben.
nose look bigger.
It just makes me look like a baby.
I mean, Graham's got that problem too.
I think I do as well.
That would be appropriate for the beard.
Exactly, it would be perfect for it.
Except then you have to grow your beard back.
Yeah.
I think I can pass for late 20s with a beard and like early 20s without, but I look weird.
You looked so young when you went clean shaven. I was like,
Hey.
like, this is easy to shoot because Alex is just ahead, so we just sort of like, we just film the phone on the couch, and Alex, when we film the green screen head, is just kind of like, fuck, right? Like, they don't have to meaningfully interact.
Baby beards.
All right, so that's one crap shot.
Yay.
Okay.
What time is it?
I don't know.
1:30.
1:30. All right,
We have to get a couple more?
let's try to get like 3 at
17.
least.
Okay.
And if we can try and incorporate it with the crew that we've got.
Yes.
think that'll
So
work best.
people we have available: Kathleen, Alex, Ben, Ian, and Paul. And Heather,
Heather.
but like
Ish.
Heather likes to run camera rather than
Yeah,
usually be in
that's
them.
fair.
Well, also she'll be doing LT.
Yeah.
So.
So a
Man,
bit of Heather.
I am having such a surreal.
Maybe Corey.
That was a maybe.
Was that like a tiny earthquake?
No, I
Yeah.
think it was a blasting charge.
Oh, from the building that's being done. Oh boy.
We. Yeah, no, I just imagine Ian, but with like a tiny train set on the crown of his head, just going round and round. No punchline, just. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
What if?
Oh, that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We can't finish this one until
No.
until Graham gets back. But what if it's just like all of us sitting around and I'm like, Graham's not here, but we'll show him. We'll film some crap shots that are good for the whole family, and then we do this one stupid thing of Ian with a train going around his head, and it just hard cuts to Graham talking to all of us. He's like, "You're fired."
It's like hard cut to Graham zipping up like a fourth body bag.
Jesus. I know.
like-
I know.
Good help is so hard to find.
Let's see if we can work out a crap shot that's not hard cut to people dying or traumatized. Let's try that.
Cam isn't here. I have to pick up the slack.
Do like somebody made the suggestion of like the me going to like get mad at 17-year-olds for me for smoking or like wanting to slap them, but then like a future me coming back to slap current me for wanting to slap a 17-year-old.
Like recursive future bends.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like.
Can we just dress you up in like future clothes?
Yeah,
you just have like a tinfoil hat and like.
I like the
bionic eye.
idea, or just like completely like wasteland sort of like look, and I'd be like, wait, what the shit happened?
No. Okay, you know what your future look is? You wear the green screen suit, and we like map that plaid pattern onto it.
Yeah.
Only it's like fixed in place.
Oh,
And
God,
you're just like
right.
this weird plaid creature. I'm just like, I'm you from the future. It's like, what are you wearing? There's no time for that.
Oh, no, that's where you're like, I'm not wearing anything.
It's like wearing.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of it's like you thinking about going back in time and slapping yourself, only to have your future self come back to. It's like
prevent you?
you thought of that idea like 20 years from now,
Yeah.
Whoa.
and then when you actually have time travel and now you're coming back to now to stop you from doing something that you're doing now that you don't think is bad,
Yeah.
but apparently actually is.
Yeah, basically I leave
Stop you from wearing plaid.
Stop.
It's a terrible. Turns out
It's horrible. It's horrible to use in graphic design.
it's like we found out later that it causes terrible.
Yeah.
This
Like,
terrible
The
disease.
exact pattern on your shirt, like, is exactly coded to an algorithm that crashes the internet. Somehow.
I mean, it could be like, it'd be like, man, we don't even have to do like the younger self thing. Like, it could be just like me thinking like, I wish I could go back and do this. And then future me comes in and goes, don't do that.
No, if you go back in time and talk to yourself, you'll fuck with the time stream.
Yeah, and I'd be like, but wait, you're telling
Didn't
me.
you just... It's like,
Shit!
And then another one comes in and it's like, don't stop him from doing this thing.
That's pretty good. Sorry, my mind just pinballed to something else. Oh, no, is it gone? Hang on.
Well,
Fuck.
While you're thinking of it though,
Okay,
but then like, what if it, and then it's just like, and it just keeps happening, like, don't stop for that, and then like, it just sort of like starts panning across, and there's just like this fucking lineup of me in different like outfits, kind of a thing,
Okay,
like
I gotta
getting
get
ready
this
to.
thought out while it's still in my head. Ransomware that doesn't want money, but it wants you to do something really weird. It's like, do a little dance.
I mean, we did the ransomware, and then he just like deleted all his stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was just
danced
like,
in
Yeah, and then I did the.
right, and you got super
Yeah,
allergic.
and he was like, hooray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben's not doing any field dancing again.
No.
No. Well, I didn't take any allergy medicine on that day.
Oof.
I mean, the time
It
travel.
was a great shot of you like gleefully
I
skipping
love it. Yeah.
through a beautiful meadow, right?
There was the actual like loading ready run video we did a while ago where I do a whole time travel loop thing.
Yeah, that's right, actually. And all of the different Pauls come back.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of not quite what you're talking about, but
But like, there's
similar.
like 6 versions of you on the end at the end by the end of this on the screen by the end of it, isn't there? Like,
No, I
at
think
some
that there's only
point?
3. There's only 3 of us, but basically I screw myself over by teleporting by jumping forward in time, leaving myself to get attacked by get mugged, and then realize that doesn't actually work.
What about?
Is there legs in something where we have like infinite replacement like clones of ourselves? Like not ones that like are active, but they all sit in like stasis pods, kind of a thing. And then like whenever we do like one of these like X person, dies or whatever, just another one comes in.
So that's the Prestige.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie. Thanks.
What?
We're past the point
Statute
of
of
spoilers.
limitations.
Oh, I know. I don't care. If I haven't seen it now, I don't want to see it.
Fair.
We could use them to form a moving company. Can we get a Tide Pod eating Crapshot? Did you see that somebody did a recipe for edible Tide Pods?
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was such a weird little thing. The fresh new meme of like 2018 is like, I want to eat Tide Pods.
Well, because there's all these warnings on them to keep them out of the way of children. 'cause
They
they're-
look
It's-
delicious.
They look like colorful
College
candy.
Humor did a video about that like
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah.
Why are they so delicious
They
looking?
look so tasty.
They don't.
They really do.
But I feel like
Why make them in such bright colors?
Is there okay? Hear me out. I don't know why my brain went on this tangent.
Okay.
Magic, but like we are using we're like role playing the magic cards, kind of a thing. And then like the punchline is like somebody's playing like aristocrats or something like that, and they're like, okay, I sacrifice. But they just like, and
Wait,
you're like,
what?
wait, what? And shink.
Maybe.
Do like magic Crapshoot.
As someone who likes eating gummies, Tide Pods look delish.
They do.
At home, I don't use Tide Pods because I'm cheap and I just use like the eco-friendly laundry detergent. But we have the dishwasher pods, which are like on the highest possible shelf,
Yeah.
so no child could eat them.
It's just like, so it could just be like, yeah, like one person there, right? And they're like, okay, I tap my forest, and there's somebody just on the ground, like wearing like a forest,
Like a bonsai.
like a tree cutout or whatever, and they like tap it, and they're like, or like a swamp or whatever, and then you'd be like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the flow of it.
What about, somebody says, is there a crap shot in how detergent companies make their products look delicious? What about like we nip up to UVic and like sneak into an unused classroom to like replicate a boardroom?
To just like.
And then it's like, all right, so now that there's this, and like now that this stupid edible Tide Pod recipes going around the internet, we're even at more risk of idiot people and their foolish children eating our product. So we need to redesign it so it looks less delicious.
Oh, and then
it's just like they're
a
like
photo montage of like the least appetizing looking things.
no. And it's just like, so I unveiled to you the Tide Pod 2.0, and it's just a gummy bear.
I was thinking that like they could actually come up with like the least appetizing looking things. It's like there's a Tide Pod that looks like a piece of dog shit, or like a caltrop,
Or like an asparagus. Kids don't want to eat asparagus.
a tiny landmine.
It's Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the idea that for whatever reason the detergent companies like can't not make something look delicious.
Yeah.
Maybe they came from a culinary background or something.
It's like this prototype has the words "eat me" on it.
Yeah, but in an edgy way, like eat me, man.
It's ironic.
Like, yeah. But on the back, it has nutrition information.
Yeah, but see, it says all zeros and then warning poison and like at the bottom.
Yeah, the ingredients like poisonous.
So here, you'll need this magnifying glass. It's like, arg.
Okay, and we're like, well, that opens up a whole nother line of questioning, which is why we're just giving out poison tablets. But we'll cycle back to that.
Okay, guys, I know that you guys all think asparagus and Brussels sprouts are delicious, but I'm shorthanding vegetables that children don't like.
Yes.
Children don't like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
The
Probably because grandma just like boils them until they turn white.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, as it turns out, boiling is like the least good way to cook a vegetable.
Yep.
But the idea of like somebody kind of maybe like an outside consultant or something coming into the to the boardroom or to the and explaining to them why they're having this trouble
It's like,
because
so
they don't understand why people want to eat their product, and they're like, well, look, you have "eat me" written on it. It's like, no, that's our slogan.
their slogan for laundry detergent.
This is getting into full sketch material.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah,
like,
that could actually
let's
be
bring it
good.
down. So it's like boardroom. Maybe like, all right, guys. So we've been having a huge issue with people eating our Tide Pods.
Is your mic got unplugged or something?
Did it? We could probably just say like eating our detergent pods.
Yeah.
You know, claiming that, that they look too delicious. And is it either just like, you know, I think you could go two directions.
Hello?
It's like either,
Hi. Hello.
you know, we have some redesigns and they're all even more delicious, or we have some redesigns and they're like horrifying.
Well, I like the idea that's like, so it's like they're like people have been eating our things, and we've come up with a whole bunch of designs to get kids not to do it. But I have some questions about the current design. Why, like?
I think that is sort of like, because like we want under 30 seconds or like 30 to 60, right? So
Yeah.
my issue of like circling it back to the current design is like I think it's cleaner just to be like, all right, as you are no doubt aware, there's a big thing on the internet about how laundry pods look delicious and how somebody has in fact made a recipe to make edible versions of it. So we need to redesign our product because right now it's sending the wrong cues. For example, right, this, and this. Instead of being
I
like,
almost-
but why does it do that?
I don't
right?
even think we need to mention the recipe. Just be like, so we have a problem because like people keep eating our detergent pods because they look tasty.
Because apparently they look
Apparently
tasty.
they look tasty.
And people are stupid. So we've got to redesign them. Does anybody have any suggestions? Does somebody's like, make them not look like a gummy bear? Take off the label that says "Eat me, I'm delicious."
Wait, when did we start doing that?
Like, can we make them no longer fruit scented?
Yeah.
It's like, but people love that in their fresh laundry. It's like strawberries and cream.
Yeah. Can we make it so it doesn't smell like strawberries and cream?
So it's like, no, it's part of our branding. So did they like pitch a bunch of ideas and they just get shot down as essentials and it's just like they
I mean, so the
And then it's like at the end,
that
it's just
could-
like a spike through it.
the punchline could literally be like doing all these suggestions and then them like shutting it down and then like them being like, okay, fine. Then can we at least take the fucking nutritional information off the box? And then they go, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's
Okay.
good. I like that. Because then, we just all dress up in like some suits and stuff.
But can we take it off? They like think about it for a long second. It's like, make it 2 font sizes smaller. But yeah, we like cutting it all together would probably be fine. So I think we would need at least 3 beats of problems.
Things that we need to take away from these.
And it would have to escalate.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, I had a look at the color swatches you used to design these, and we have like, and just named like 3 mouth-watering sounding flavor or like colors.
Yeah.
I mean, it can just like I think it just needs to be like simple. So it's like what can we take away to make these less appetizing? And
Yeah, we got.
like,
What can?
and be
Not
like,
even not take away, but what we need to like. We need to change some things.
Yeah, and be like, oh, well, we could stop making it fruit scented, and be like, no, because people want their dishes or their laundry to smell to smell nice.
They do. They want their laundry to smell like strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake, and be like, well, we could make the capsules look like actual, like, this is not, but like, make the capsules look like actual dog shit. And you're like, no, because then people are, I don't know.
No, I like that somebody in chat already had this one, and it's just like, we could make it so the capsules aren't shaped like novelty oversized gummy bears. No, we designed them to look like bears because bears are intimidating. Why would you want to eat a bear?
No, because bears are cuddly and soft.
That's like,
Just like
our
the laundry.
mascot's a bear.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd be like, no, our mascot is a bear. And then
A cuddly soft bear.
yeah, and then the third, and then the third one, and then that one gets shot down, and then it just kind of cuts back to the director and be like, oh, okay, fine. Then can we at least take the
Yeah.
Nutritional information off the packet.
Yeah.
It's like,
I like the third one as being like, eat me.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we have to have that. That's our slogan. We spent like $5 million doing research on that.
it's like, I don't think you got your money's worth.
That slogan tested very positively. But all the testing groups were at lunchtime.
Well, it'd be like, no, we could say like, can we take the word digest out of our market? It'd be like, no, because we're also a magazine company or something like that.
So weird.
I think the eat me is just super clean.
Yeah.
Just like, because it starts out dumb and gets
Because I feel like
dumber.
eat me kind of puts the
Or maybe just
the
delicious
nutritional thing.
exclamation point.
Yeah.
Can we edit the text "eat me" that's printed on each tab, like each one, or each unit maybe?
Yeah. All right. Exactly.
I still think that the nutritional information is maybe the best like endpoint.
Oh yeah, for sure. What if it's like don't eat me is written on the capsules, but they're like, yeah, but we printed it in like invisible ink, or like the font doesn't show up. It's too small.
It's like full bleed, or it just kind of got like cropped off when they.
Yeah.
Or you could just it's like, can we edit the text "eat me"? It's like, no, it's ironic. It tested very well.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh! I do like it tested very well. Almost like the person just mouths the words.
No, eat me because you're like, well, because we're doing our Alice in Wonderland promotion.
What the fuck? Through the looking glass of cleanliness. That's so silly. It says,
Don't is on one side, but eat me is on the other. They're like, well, there wasn't enough space to put the full sentence on one side.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like
Yeah. Well, we wanted to make it as big as possible to really get people's attention, but it was too big, so we had to put it on the
That's
other
like
side.
one of my favorite old jokes from The Onion when they were doing like wartime stories, and like the announcement of like declaration of war in Europe is the letters WA dash headline continued on page 2.
I mean,
What?
or you could have like Yummy or something like that as the brand of our soap. Like that's what the company name is.
Yummy snack cake. So
It's like I
You'd be like, yeah.
I feel as though you're.
I like it tested very well. And you're like, with who? And like, kids 3 to 8.
kids 3 to 8
Infants and children 3 to 5.
who were hungry.
Hungry children in the.
Hungry children between the ages of
Of 2 and 7.
Yeah, hungry children between the ages of 2 and 7. And you'd be like, ah!
Okay, can we at least remove the nutritional information from the back of the box? And they're like, okay.
They're like,
Is it funnier if they just like cave, or they're like,
I feel
make
like
it
just
make it 2 point sizes
part of me
smaller?
just feels like nutritional, like it cuts right after the nutritional information line.
But where do we tell people how much fiber is in it?
Just spinning chair.
It's like, it doesn't matter.
Or just cut, yeah, like how do we tell people how much fiber there is in it? And it just cuts back to the director shoving like 10 of them into his mouth. A serving suggestion.
Yeah, take the serving suggestion off the box.
Yeah.
I think nutritional information is funnier because it's like literally a food-related thing.
Take the serving or taking the nutritional information, but we put the serving suggestion at none. Isn't that clear?
Yeah.
That is kind of funny. It's just like, can you take the nutritional information off? It's like, we've set the serving suggestion to 0. Blah!
Right. So I'm sure you're all aware we have a problem. Idiots are ingesting our detergent pods because somehow they think they're edible. Our poisoning payouts were up. Actually, I don't think we even need that line. I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to change the design ASAP. Any suggestions?
Why do we have recipes?
Why are there recipes on the back? It's like, can we remove the recipe for detergent Crispies from the back?
Exact too. Okay. So we need to change the design ASAP. Any suggestions? So it's like,
Well, we can
instead
stop
of exact, maybe like fixer or something.
well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
whatever. So it's
It's
just like-
never-
we can stop making.
Could we change the product scent? It's just like, no, people want their laundry to smell like strawberry shortcake.
I can't think of anything I want my laundry
That's
to
really
smell less
good.
like, and that's
That sounds like really appetizing.
because who doesn't like strawberry shortcake? Monsters.
Wow! That just shaved 6 months off my life.
Did I give you a dirty look? No. I did it completely
It's savage, just like a little like after image of my soul. It's like,
that was it was mostly just supposed to be surprise. Like, oh really?
All right. Change the product scent,
yeah.
and then so exec 3.
No, I feel like the guy in charge.
Well,
I mean, it's just like people shouting out ideas
Yeah.
that immediately get shut down. Exec, person, man,
Whatever.
woman, like nobody's ever going to get
Somebody.
names. It's just a character thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, could we change the product sense? Like, no, people really like.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
People love their strawberry shortcake cake
People love their laundry to smell like.
to smell like strawberry shortcake. Fucking strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
How about fool? How do you feel about fool as a dessert?
What? What is
You
fool?
take whipped cream, and then you fold in like fresh fruit, but not like just like raw fruit, like fruit that's like got like some cooked down a bit, so it's got like a sugary like compote, and then crumbled bits of meringue, so it's crunchy and creamy and fruity at the same time.
Cool.
It's kind of tasty, but if you say the word fool, it will sound like FOOL.
That's how it's spelled.
Right, but I don't think anybody knows what that is.
I don't know what.
English people know.
I've never.
like a
I think-
gooseberry fool.
Okay,
Everybody knows what shortcake
Everybody
is.
know what shirt.
Oh, no, I know.
Oh, you're just asking in general.
I'm just asking
okay,
Alex,
I was just like,
okay,
why,
this was
why
like-
are we making this like complicated for the sake of
Okay,
complicated?
I was like, what's
no.
happening? Okay, so exec 3, I guess, makes the next suggestion.
Yeah.
What was it again?
We could change the shape of the detergent pod.
And be like, no, we could.
Our
like-
mascot is a cuddly bear.
Or
Yeah,
just
we
like,
could.
just be
Could
like,
we
is-
not? Could
is-
our things not look like gummy bears? And be like, no, our mascot is.
I kind of like the setup. It's like, is there a less appealing shape the product could be in? It's like, no, it's shaped like our mascot, something the cuddly bear.
And like we literally have we go to like a picture of like a gummy bear.
Yeah.
It's like, why would people want to eat a bear?
No, yeah, or like no, it's
like, why would
it's
anybody
shaped after Ted, the gelatinous bear.
Yes.
Mascot Ted the gelatinous bear.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Maybe not Ted, but
Yeah, something along
Soapy
the
the gelatinous bear. Soapy the Jello bear.
Jelly bear.
Soapy the Jello bear, jelly bear.
Yeah. Did we want to
Why
change?
couldn't it be Gary?
Gary is good.
Gary the
Kevin.
Kevin the jelly bear.
Kevin the jelly bear. I like these names that
Kevin
are like
the clean sock jelly bear.
yeah.
Jelly bear's probably like cleaner. Also, maybe we should change strawberry shortcake to a flavor that gummy bears come in,
Oh, cherry.
like key lime.
I mean, I always picture red gummy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Cherry.
That's yeah.
Like cherries. Because the first one almost sounds reasonable. It's like cherries is a kind of strange flavor or scent for laundry. And it's like, oh, they look like gummy bears.
Gary the jelly bear.
I mean,
Gelatinous bear is better.
I don't know. I'm just trying to
Is
say.
jelly bear or gelatinous bear funnier?
I think jelly bear scans better. But
Gary the
Gelat-
jelly bear.
Gary the jelly bear. What about Jerry the jelly bear?
Yes.
Jerry the jelly bear.
But,
I'm gonna have the gummy bear theme song stuck in my head
Yeah.
for the rest of the day. The gelatinous grizzly.
no, our pods are shaped like our mascot, Jerry the jelly bear, for a reason.
Yeah.
It's just like we'd be throwing all our branding in the toilet.
Yeah.
So do we have one more
Yeah.
that gets shot down before they're just like, okay, settle on nutritional information? It's like, what else could we? It's like maybe something about the packaging. It's just like, I almost wonder if it's like, is there a different way we could market it? Like, or it's like, no, we've had a lot of success selling it in the bulk section. The unlabeled bulk.
What wasn't the last one being like, can't we take Eat Me off
Yeah.
of the
Oh, right,
thing?
sorry,
And it'd be
yeah.
like, yeah, and then it'd be like, well, no, because it tested very well.
Yeah.
Like, with who? Kids age.
Hungry kids. aged-
Hungry infants from age 2 to 7.
Could we change this line to like, could we edit the text "eat me" that's printed on the pods?
Can we take the words "eat me" off the pods?
Yeah.
It's very clean. It's just like maybe they could not.
I do kind of like this the soft one for that because then the last one is like, could we remove the nutritional information? Because it's like, could we edit the text "eat me" that's printed on the pods?
I just think edit the text is like very like.
It's too wordy.
I think we'd be like, yeah, I think take the words eat, but and be like, so we can either do it tested very well with hungry children, or we can be like, but it says don't on the other side.
Yeah, that's funnier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So in this, in the instance that
Oh,
we've,
wait, I got
in the way that we've crafted this, the head executive will not be
We could stop printing
saying
the
the
words.
nutritional
"eat me."
information
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Should we say like stop printing the words "eat me" and like air quote it?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Eat me on the pods. But it says don't on the other side.
Did you say don't on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, down on the back, yeah.
Blech.
He's like, well, could we at least remove the nutritional information from the package?
And is that the
I'm trying to think
the
if there's...
honk? Or is there just like, but then how will people, maybe like, how will people know what the serving size is?
No, I mean, is it funnier if we're just like, the serving size says 0?
I mean, it could just cut back to the executive one being like, well, then how am I going to know how many I'm supposed to eat? Like, he's eating the... I think just the honk there.
Maybe? Like, I feel like...
Let's just read it. Let's see if that just feels abrupt. Paul, do you want to be executive 3?
Okie doke.
So I'm sure you're all
take
aware
two.
that we have a problem. Idiots are ingesting our detergent pods because somehow they think they're edible? We need to change this design ASAP. Any suggestions?
Could we change the product's scent?
Absolutely not. People love it when their laundry smells like cherries.
Could we make the shape of the detergent pods less appealing?
No, our pods are shaped like our mascot, Jerry the Jelly Bear, for a reason.
We could stop printing "Eat Me" on the pods.
But it says "don't" on the back. I can't understand how we could make it more clear.
Okay. Well, could we at least remove the nutritional information from the package? I feel like it needs something there.
Like, could it cut back to the executive being like, what could they do? Be like, or just like snorts derisively, tell that to the government.
Oh, that's good.
They're mandated to put this
tell that to the
nutrition.
government.
That's so stupid. Does it work?
Could we at least let's just try some potential punchlines here. Okay, so but it says "don't" on the back. I can't understand how we could make it more clear.
How's it, Ben?
Go,
Yeah.
Ben.
Well, could we at least remove the nutritional information from the package?
Tell that to the government. Okay, let's try a couple different ones.
Oh, I do. Actually, Echoes is not bad either. We're like, okay, but I'm not getting rid of the recipe.
The recipe for detergent Crispies.
Yeah.
That's a family recipe.
Yeah.
That was
like-
Nana's.
It's like, okay, but we're keeping the recipe tips.
That's fair, but we have to keep the recipe tips.
Yep. That's really good. Mix up some fresh lunch. Fucking recipe.
Just like Nana used to make.
And then under the
Just like Nanny used to make.
honk, and then the stinger is like that's my Nana's family recipe for detergent Crispies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that why your
I-
family's so small?
I like the idea. What if it's just clean?
Yeah.
Just like Nana used to make, or something like that.
Well,
Just like
I
Nanny
don't-
used to wash.
I'm not sure if that comes across because we have all this context, but when you're reviewing it, you won't. Yeah, maybe we don't even need this stinger. I just like
it's fine
recipe
like that.
tips.
Fucking recipe tips. Escalation.
All
Really
right.
the best humor.
Okay.
One more?
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Last?
Maybe like because 3 p.m. is like my hard cutoff for this because we have to.
What time is it?
It's 2:06. We got plenty of time. Paul and I have to get a package.
Okay.
So, and we have to film feed dump. Let's see. There are so many good punchlines. It's infuriating.
Yep.
What was Andrew's idea?
It
Somebody's like, I still prefer Andrew's idea, and I wasn't really looking at the chat.
was up a bit. Feel like I think the nutritional information gag is funnier if the person complaining didn't realize that was on there. Like, fine, can we remove eat me, but I'm not removing the nutritional information info. Wait, what? Flips it over.
Oh, I think this.
I think both are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben's on a desert island and has to fight a crab.
I'd fuck a crab up. I could fight any animal. I think I could take on most animals.
A Cape buffalo.
Sure, you just...
We don't have For a Reason twice in there, Cataclysmic Reaver, but thank you for...
I mean, I don't want to fight an animal, because animals are great, but I think I could...
I mean,
Is
how
there
about some-
something for, like, bragging about things that you could impossibly not actually do?
What if...
It's like, you know what, I'm fucking tough. I could fight anything.
What about another... What about, like, a debate where it's like, you know, like the badger versus baboon debates?
What?
Who would win in a fight, a badger or a baboon? Have you never heard that question
No.
before?
No.
Like, it's a hypothetical, but, like, what
I
if we're
guess.
having some
At
hypothetical discussions?
At least that's based in reality,
Yes.
and you could actually posit some, like, rational sort of hypotheses about that. As opposed to, like, hey, which two sets of made-up characteristics would come out victorious?
Yeah.
But that's weird.
$100 on the honey badger every time. Thorsokar is probably from the UK, where I think that quandary comes from. Yeah, honey badger or baboon. Honey badgers and baboons, notably both vicious animals.
Ben
when
as
threatened.
Steve Irwin, but for boring urban animals.
It's just like, who would win in a fight? Like, a rabid honey badger or one pokeboy? There's a picture of a mosquito.
But it was like, who would win in a fight? A nasty pokeboy or a snuffy buzz buzz.
What's a snuffy buzz buzz?
I don't know.
Wow. I really love that meme, actually. There was one for Rainbow Six Siegers, like, who would win in a fight? Like, a elite, highly trained operative, you know, wearing body armor with a ballistic shield, or a cell phone, and it's like a C4 charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what a
perfectly
snuffy buzz
line up the
buzz.
Starbucks logo.
Yeah, maybe. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, do we have any jokes that we could do where just we're ourselves, like farting around in the moon base?
Yeah. Could probably do that.
What do we do?
It's like some sort of water cooler thing.
What if we're like, we should get a water cooler installed so we have a place to gossip?
I just had this image, you know, we're sitting around, like, where they're just standing around, or somebody comes and is like, do you ever think, pause, nah,
That might be a bit.
or just, like, sips coffee for, like, 45 seconds. No, that's too weird. It'd make a good vine, though. Mm-hmm. McDonald's.
Okay. Is this too weird? It's like, I go up to Paul and I'm like, hey, Paul. And Paul's like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, can we get a water cooler installed at the office? Why? So we have a place to hang around and gossip. It's like, I mean,
You have the friend zone.
it's like, no. It's like, no, that's what cardboard cutout of beige is for. And then we hard cut to a cardboard cutout of beige. It's like, I feel just very, it's like his eyes are following me. It's very uncomfortable. And it's like, Alex, well then you shouldn't be talking shit then, should you?
It's here to judge you.
That's a little weak. But I just like the idea of like something very surreal.
I kind of wish the toilet was still together.
Wait, did we take apart the beach toilet? What?
It got out of control.
And also, like, the pre-release was happening.
Oh.
And we didn't want to invite, like, a bunch of
Yeah.
people
The
that
first
didn't
thing
know us.
Melissa-
When I put that beach face there, I did it for good times, and the power.
When
got
I
too
put
out
the
of
word
control.
balloon that said "feed me a warm shit," I had no regret.
Yeah, and it was funny to us, but like none of the people, like none of the pre-release guests had ever been here before. And so like the first thing, one of the first things they see is they come in the door
and just lose their will to poop.
Yeah, we also apparently 3 people quit. One of which was Dan Emmons,
Yeah,
and he
Dan
didn't
Emmons
even work
quit
here.
loading ready run.
we don't have Cameron is on die.
People didn't literally quit. We were
What about some sort of Werner Herzog narration of like the harshness of life in the Loading Ready Run office?
I feel like it
Scrambling for SD cards.
would be like, it's like here we see the comedians scraping the bottom barrel of their intellect, trying to find any morsel of humor that they can sustain their lifestyle with.
It's like a shot, and it's just like super insulting, and then eventually like Ben and I just like come over to you, and you have the microphone and you're doing the voice, and we're like,
What the shit?
You're not Werner Herzog, and you're not insightful.
or maybe just like, yeah, that's not funny. And it's like, I beg to differ.
And then the comedians do the lowest form of comedy, a meta joke, and we all look at the camera.
That's actually really good.
And we were just like, no smiles, just deadpan look at the camera. Oh.
But
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, I'm cool
I
with
like
that.
it's
I
good.
like that.
I also I almost wanted to take it a step further, where like we all look at the camera. It cuts back to like the editing screen, then to Graham just sort of like thinking about it, then cut to the desktop and like dragging the project folder into the trash.
We don't. I want to be able to like. I mean, I don't want to do.
No, I know. I'm not. I'm.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. So stupid.
Now, who does the best Werner Herzog? Is it you or is it Ian?
I don't know. I actually think it might be Cam, but
Yeah, I mean Cam. But I feel like as long as it reads as a passable
I could
Werner
probably
Herzog.
do it.
All right, Alex, you're doing it.
Explosion's got a pretty funny one. The day of, Ben walks into the friend zone and looks around an empty room. What's going on? Alex comes out of a side room with a makeshift weapon, bloodied. Yeah, Ben. What the hell's going on, Alex? Oh, Graham has the day off. Me? Oh, death matches? Yeah, death matches.
That's very close to the one we did where like James is like, all right, Graham's finally away. Now we get to have a forbidden
It's like
vote.
order.
Remember? Order, chaos.
Oh, right, yeah.
I was giving it a shit as a
We've
secret.
touched on that topic before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it could literally, just be us, like, we're like sitting at a desk, like doing, like, talking and stuff like that, like pretending and be like, yeah, and here's a comedian's attempting to write in
like sort of like handheld around the corner black and white footage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. So like it looks like a documentary shot.
In the moon base. Here in the moon base, the comedians attempt to find.
It's like
humor.
life is a nihilistic nightmare. It's like,
I'd be like, dude, you're not Werner Herzog,
and you're not funny.
and you're not being, and you're actually just kind of being mean. And you're like, and now is the comedian's attempt the lowest of all comedy, the meta joke.
And so we all look at the camera. It's like the fourth wall. We mourn it.
I like it could end at that with us looking, and then the fourth wall we mourn is the stinger.
Passed mournlessly.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a word.
All right, let's write some Werner Herzog narrator.
I feel like 3 paragraphs are probably going to be good.
Oh yeah, because I mean we don't want this to be super long,
Yeah, so
right?
it's like, so here in the moon base,
There's no actual dialogue, right? It's all.
No.
I just like the idea of like we all turn the meta joke, and then we all turn and look at the camera, and then the narrator like directly looking into the camera, the fourth wall, right?
Yeah, we mourn it.
Yes, or something.
it's like the fourth wall shatters like our expectations.
Oh shit! There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah, so it'd be like many happenings take place within the moon base. So we could talk about like streaming. We could talk about editing.
If we had unlimited budget and cachet, I would end this by cutting to Werner Herzog watching this, being like, "I don't sound like that at all."
I wish.
Yeah. I have a sticker under my TV that says narrated by Werner Herzog. Did you guys ever see his documentary he did about texting while driving?
Nope.
No.
It is a difficult watch.
Oh.
It's very good, but it's like fucking devastating.
Well, yeah, because apparently, like, a lot of people die because of distracted driving. It's like way worse than drunk driving, apparently.
It's 3 stories about like perpetrators and victims,
Oh.
just talking about their experiences, and it's just fucking harrowing. Like, there's one guy who was texting his wife and like cleaned out 3/4 of an Amish family.
Wow.
Yeah.
You feel bad about that forever.
Yep. The husband forgave him, but I don't know if he forgave himself.
No, I would say so probably not.
But
Ooh. Here, we see the internet comedians. Watch as they fruitlessly
delve the dregs of their imagination, searching for some morsel of imagination's searching for some morsel of humor.
The male attempts to.
This is for later.
Yeah.
The male attempts to convey some sort of meme.
It's just like it's like they exist by regurgitating stale memes.
Yeah.
They subsist by
They subsist by regurgitating stale memes. Just like creating like an incestuous cyclical system.
I just like the idea of me like shaking like.
And then like cuts back to Kathleen with like a fidget spinner revolving slowly.
Yes, all right, hold on. There's. I'm just going to get lots of ideas down and we can finesse.
This is silly.
All right,
I always think it's just like the ecosystem is an incestuous like cycle of mimetic exchange.
And stale memes.
what? I really like that, but I just want to change the wording a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Like the ecosystem is built on the flimsy framework of in-jokes and catchphrases.
We don't really have catchphrases.
I say cool technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I think we've got a bunch. Cool technology, everything is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Catchphrases. Catchphrases. Many of them stolen from like more prolific creators.
Go into the sea.
Oh, yeah, get in the sea.
Yeah, we've
Hey,
got
I like to think get in the sea is
spicy.
original. us.
Judge, we live
Still
here
a
now.
catchphrase, though.
Yes.
we've got
Yeah, we've got a bunch
Spicy.
of catchphrases.
Spicy is like only very tangentially.
but we
But
co-opted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we can't take credit for it.
No.
New York's hottest club is your mother and I are getting a divorce.
I
It's like Kevin?
Kevin?
Those are very good.
They're so fucking good.
Well, and because you know they would change the cue cards on him at the last second. That's
Yeah,
why he can't hold
the
it
whole idea
together.
was
Really?
Bill and John Mulaney like would sit down and like they'd think about what to do, and then John would like swap out a lot of the shit on him.
So Bill has no idea what he's reading, which is why he's like, because like, you know, that's why he can't keep it together.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so catchphrases. Defines your favorite of in-jokes and catchphrases discarded by...
Other more dominant internet personalities.
They're like more dominant or more prolific.
Dominant, I think, is like, because I'm trying to like make like the nature documentary thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like dominance and...
A bunch of Cusk Ask BFs. Fucking Cusk.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the futile attempt at a joke has once again failed.
Yeah.
People take it to heart and
Or
not
maybe,
suggest
like, maybe
another
we could
thing.
just be like, watch as they share posts, you know, that all of them have on their own timelines as they follow the same group of people. I don't know.
Hold on. And then I just want to change this. Okay. We see how the internet comedians watch as they fruitlessly delve the dregs of their imagination, searching for any morsel of humor. They subsist by something. The ecosystem built on the flimsy framework of memes and catchphrases. Actually, I don't know about ecosystem, but discarded by other more dominant internet personalities is an irreversible decline. Oh, this is so grim. Oh, the futile attempt. Oh, the male's futile attempt at a joke has once again failed.
It will be a long, cold, humorless winter. Death is certain. And like, so while that line is being said, we're like looking over at you, and then like.
Oh, I think we like sort of look around, and then like it cuts to a completely different style of shot, like fixed shot.
Yeah.
Of like us talking to Alex, who has a microphone.
It's like, Alex, you're not wearing a Herzog, and you're actually just being mean.
Yeah. I don't know about ecosystem, because the ecosystem implies like a part of a greater whole which we are part of, but like I would just want to say us.
Social
Their
cast,
environment.
environment, tribe.
Oh, tribe is good.
Social structure.
Social strata. No, strata is like...
Their habitat. Microcosm.
Well,
Force.
ecosystem implies not only us, but like ecosystem sort of implies Twitch and YouTube, like the ecosystem in which we live, right?
Sure.
But what I want to do is change the focus to what's talking about us specifically, right? And ecosystem implies some sort of greater thing, like Twitch is in
I
decline.
think like tribe or
Yes, tribe is
Clique.
good.
Their pack.
pack. Pack animals. Oh. On every level except physical, I am a wolf. Yerf.
Worf. Their community. Nah, because
I want to make it like clear he's talking about just us, right?
Like their self-worth.
What's another word for joke?
Crack, goof.
they're goofs. Gag.
Come on, thesaurus.
Yeah.
Fragile ego.
Quip. Their witticisms.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually like pretty difficult to word-wise finesse. Because I don't want it to be dunking on our community or on YouTube or Twitch as a whole.
I don't think people will read into it that much
I know.
personally. But
Antic bon mot.
Oh, antics.
I had a whole list. Can I do the rest?
Yes.
Buffoonery, burlesque, caper, caprice, chestnut, clowning, drollery, epigram, escapade, farce, frolic, gag, gambol, game, haha, hoodwinking, horseplay, humor, jape, jest, lark, laugh, mischief, monkeyshine, mummery, one-liner, parody, payoff, play, pleasantry, prank, pun, put on, quirk, raillery, repartee, revel, rib, sally, saw, shaggy dog story, shenanigan, snow job, sport, spree, stunt, tomfoolery, trick, vagary, whimsy, wisecrack, witticism, yarn.
Buffoonery is pretty good too, actually.
Yeah.
buffoonery.
Antics. What's another word for humorless? Thesaurus that stuff.
I closed the tab.
Oeuvre. Japery.
Okay, so humorless would be Victorian, arrogant, bloated, conventional, dreary, dull, fusty, genteel, important, magisterial, musty, narrow-minded, pompous, priggish, prim, and proper.
Could you look up stale?
Stale?
Yeah. Thesaurus.com.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of a useful resource.
Dry, faded, fetid, flat, fusty, hard, insipid, malodorous, musty, noisome, parched, rank, reeking, smelly, sour, spoiled, stagnant, stenchy, stinking, tasteless, watery, weak, zestless.
I mean, insipid is good, yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I glommed onto,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, antiquated, banal, bent, cliched, hackneyed, platitudinous,
Now it's pretty good, too.
repetitious, shop-worn, stereotype, threadbare, unoriginal. The banality.
All right, do you want to read this?
Sure. We see how the internet comedians watch as they fruitlessly delve the dregs of their imagination, searching for any morsel of humor. Their antics are nothing but memes and catchphrases, stale and insipid, usually already discarded by other, more dominant internet personalities. I fear the tribe is in irreversible decline. Oh, the male's futile attempt at a joke has once again failed. It will be a long, cold, humorless winter. Death is certain.
Sure.
pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's
The
fine.
last one,
Yeah.
it's just like, and now,
And yeah, be like, just looking around. And
in,
be like,
in an act of desperation. Like,
Yeah, then we just cut you off.
yeah, and be like, Alex.
well, I have to get out the line about the meta joke.
I feel like you are saying something else and we cut you off.
Okay.
And you're like, ah, yes, they've gone for the meta joke.
Yeah.
Yes. Hard.
Yes, yes, the comedian's crutch, the meta joke.
Oh, that's good.
Lachrymose is a good one, too. It's a good descriptor.
The guttering life support system of the comedian.
Meta joke.
The meta joke.
The guttering life support system? That's good.
Just imagine like a steam-powered lung machine.
Like an iron lung. What was the thing you were going to say? In an act of desperation?
It's like, yeah, an act of desperation, the comedians resort to the
The lowest form of comedy. The meta joke.
they resort to the To the simpleton's crutch.
Oh!
I don't.
The simpleton's comedic.
I feel like
crutch.
if we read into ecosystem, we should probably
Yeah.
read into simpleton.
That's true. Yeah. I just like the lowest form of comedy because it's
Yeah.
like very like
Yeah.
I love adjectives as you can see, but I value like a conciseness.
Yeah. Did you see me in an intellectual post this morning?
No.
It's like, you, a simpleton. It's like, I drove to my 6-figure job in an expensive car and suit. Me, an intellectual. I just farted on my cat. I laughed really loud for some reason. Like, Kim was away and I just like started busting out laughing at myself.
Honk.
It was so stupid.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
It was probably because I actually farted at my cat. I don't think I would actually fart on my cat.
So we
So
like.
you know we
Yeah.
can hear you, and you don't sound like Werner Herzog.
Oh yeah. You know we can hear, and you don't sound anything like Werner Herzog.
They resort to the crutch of the worst kind of hack, the meta joke.
All right. Damn, that's aggressive.
Yeah. All right. This is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Are we shaking out? Do we have any other quick ideas?
I'm tired.
You're tired. This is hard work.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Typically, also, I probably would eat before I came on to.
Ben!
Well, I'm not on the crapshoot typically.
Come here,
Write
baby
it.
bird. I need to feed you.
Writing's hard.
Yeah.
I think we've all. I think people can appreciate how difficult it is to write a good joke.
It's not obvious because, like, you associate work with physical activity, but
yeah. It's,
emotional exertion and intellectual exertion is harder to show.
oh, explosion. Wizard. Ben, stalking through the moon base, looking at a map in his hands. He glances at the door and walks through into a candlelit secret cave. Kathleen, what brings you to the wizard's lair?
Looking for the essence of comedy. Let's squeeze in front of it.
That's very silly.
Cut up close to it in slow-mo enlightenment. You'll just like seeing a zoom in of my face going like,
I'm not sure that's entirely there.
no. I mean,
Just like, sit and I will teach
What
you.
if a ragged one of us comes in the door and it looks like we've been through hell and back and it's like, I did it! I climbed to the top of Mount blah blah blah. We just make up a name.
Just like-
And it's like, and I spoke to the wise man. He told me the secret to true comedy. And it's like, oh yeah? He just holds up a whoopee cushion.
I almost think it's like he told me the true secret to comedy and is cut off by Graham saying, timing!
oh,
And it's just like,
that's actually pretty good.
It's like, I'm going to go die of exposure with
Yeah.
some dignity. Or just like long, awkward pause looks like at verge of tear. It's like, yeah, that was it. That's what he told me.
it's like
The Mount of
long pause.
Olympus.
No.
Olympus.
Long pause. No, it's honk. Cuts off. Is that too weird?
I like that.
I mean, the timing thing isn't like that's an old joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, you do it again with like and it's like, no. The true secret of comedy is honk.
That's really good. I like that a lot. Because, like, when he says timing, he should be like, I got you with that shitty old joke.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like,
You're like you completely no-sell it. You're
the
like
most sourpuss face.
no.
No, actually.
Yes, exactly. That kind of expression. That kind of like you're so angry that he's not taking this seriously.
Just like the soft, mad voice. It's like, actually, no. The real secret to comedy is
But you take your time, like it's gonna come out.
the true secret of comedy is
Like, is it apparent that the whole thing is a meta timing joke? Because
Yeah,
it cuts off
I-
before you can hear it?
I think that's good.
Yeah, but
I
if
like
it doesn't, we'll shoot it.
It's either
And
that-
I think that's great.
It's either that or people will think that it's like we're trying to like withhold the thing.
I think
or
it works
whatever.
either way.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's supposed to be, like, it is a timing joke. That's the joke I'm trying to make. And I think if we edit it right, it will come together. And then it's like, it cuts off. And then maybe in the stinger, it's like, no, it is timing, but you kind of, I mean, I climbed all that way.
I don't think
Man,
they
my dogs are barking. I don't think a stinger is necessary.
All right.
It goes long. The stinger goes long, and then the end it goes patient. That's too stupid.
I like it being
the
like
Rocky Horror
like
joke?
That's way
30,
stupid.
30 seconds of just that,
Like,
and then
and slate,
patience.
and then patient.
Patience.
Patience or
And
it's
like,
supposed to
it's
be-
a
patient.
It's supposed to be patient.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't
Well,
hear
that's
it
the
properly.
Rocky Horror thing.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to have climbed up to the mountain to do this?
I'll
Alex
go.
again?
Yeah, Alex can climb to the top.
I don't know if I could do Haggard.
Who wants to be
Appalachian
Haggard?
Mountains.
Do you want to be Haggard?
Sure.
Then? Paul?
I could do it.
Okay. Sure. Everybody.
Somebody
all right.
correctly identified who I was channeling there. It's Rick Mail's like just shaking mad. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So like, are we just literally ripping Rocky Horror then for a stinger?
no, we don't have to. I
Yeah.
don't think it needs anything.
Yeah, I don't think the stinger.
Just like I climbed Mount something or other.
And somebody in the chat said Mount Cometus or something like
Mount
that.
Cometus. I spoke with the Oracle there,
Yes. Yes, the Oracle. That's good. Looking awful.
who sent me on a vision quest.
Lolympus.
Yeah, that was another suggestion.
Oh.
Mount Olympus. I spoke with the great clown Pagliacci. And in his tears I saw insight.
Fuck you, clown.
Fuck you, clown! That is such a good Shaggy Dog story. I don't think I've ever had the whole thing delivered to me properly, though. And, like, if you know the punchline, it just doesn't work. Professor of Flipology.
I heard that joke as the world's greatest comedian.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
it's like the aristocrats joke. It's just like this huge wind-up.
I drank his tears.
It's like I drank
Okay,
this-
which is funnier, Cometus or Lolympus? I think Cometus is
yeah,
kind of just
Mount Cometus.
Yeah.
sounds better.
Yeah. Olympics is really good.
Cometus.
And spoke with the great clown Pagliacci.
Oh, and spoke to the Oracle.
I like the Oracle.
Okay, spoke to the Oracle.
She taught me that the true essence.
Well, I do kind of like, I
She-
tasted her tears.
I tasted her tears and was revealed to me.
Yeah, like you've been on a vision
Yeah.
quest.
And that great secret is
And she tasted her tears, and she revealed to me the ultimate secret of comedy.
and that secret
After all these years, I finally know.
Does it work if Graham just cuts me off after I say comedy?
It's got to be Kathleen. It's got to be me.
Well, whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be me.
timing.
I finally know. It's timing.
That's right.
No, actually.
Yeah.
It's just like sour face.
I'm going to break, in brackets, a very long pause.
No, actually. The true secret of comedy is bonk.
The true secret of comedy.
Of comedy is Yeah. Instead of a honk, it's just a dry wheeze. Yeah, that just to the
The
honk.
singer Ben, double timing?
I think it's fine if we just leave it that way.
Yeah.
This is silly.
And
like-
on the Seinfeld jingle?
Whoop.
That might be too weird. Although I do love my Seinfeld goofs.
I'm just like, what's the deal with timing?
Oh, I wish
And
you
it
could
just like cut to
suddenly
me
fit
at a
drills.
piano doing scrambled eggs.
I said earlier, I think the time is right for like some sort of like Frasier rewatch.
Watch as it shows up again as like fucking steamed hams or something.
Frasier, but it's steamed hams. How can
No. The end of the stinger is actually just the entire steamed hams clip.
Oh, the stinger is just like it's steamed hams, you morons. It's just like some audio of steamed
The
hams.
entire
No, it's just
audio.
like it's an old clip from The Simpsons. They figured this shit out ages ago. Like he's visiting Chalmers and he fucks up.
It could literally be like
So bad.
It could be just Alex going, no, it's this, and then flipping on the TV to the clip, and then
No, I like the ending it on the weird like timing thing.
Yeah, what the steamed why would it do the...
Why would it be steamed hams?
That's not even a timing-based...
Yeah.
No,
Clip.
I just like referencing the current memes. Because
Maybe we can do
that.
that another time, but like I think this is nice and clean.
Yeah, it's
But,
very
um,
clean.
I don't think we need to touch it anymore.
Could we do it?
Are we guilty or Lily?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. Could we?
Sorry.
Maybe not for today, but
This
like,
one, this one, I'm not like completely sold on.
Yeah.
Did we want to do maybe not today, but like, should we do a steamed hams bit?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, I'm fine with referencing steamed hams,
Okay.
but
We joked about doing
Like in a group writing, it's like, hey, what about steamed and like, just gets fed shots, and it's like hammering from off camera. It's like,
The thing is the steamed hams meme
Yeah.
is very funny to some people,
And,
and then
like,
to a
and
greater
completely
amount of
opaque.
people is nothing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's like if you want to make a joke about it, or like there was the one idea I think for live where we were just like we should just reenact the whole damn thing, and
we're
it's
like,
just like
no, so
it's just
much
like
work.
it's A, it's so much work, but B, it's like that could also just end up being 5 minutes of people just going like
what is this?
what, and like completely isolating like a third of the audience.
yeah. And it's a long bit, too.
It's a
Yeah.
very long bit.
Those 10 people though would blow a blood vessel.
Yeah,
Those
like
10 people would need medical
would
attention.
die.
They would literally need to go lie down in a dark room because they would have been laughing
It's just
too
like
hard.
there's somebody next to their computer just like retching with laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vomiting into a trash can. They've laughed so hard.
Like this sort of like cough, burp, hiccup, laugh.
Yeah.
Like the reason steamed hams is funny to people is because it is the
Well, it's a repetition-based joke, right?
well it's the not generic and typical, just for lack of a better word, situational comedy thing of a guy and his boss kind of a thing. Like
Yeah.
that, and so it's like from a constructed standpoint, that's why it's a funny thing, right? And so it's a very like structural kind of joke to look at, but it's not like
I found that I think that's a really funny thing from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
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 But I don't find any humor in other people referencing it.
I was sold on it when I saw the Metal Gear Solid version of the steamed ham joke.
Now, speaking of people who need to have a lie down after they've laughed so hard.
That was so motherfucking funny. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was speechless.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Anyway, so I think that's gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna
I think
be
it's
it
good.
for
We got
the
some-
crap shooting.
That
All it
was
takes is 3
okay.
claps.
Yay, we did it.
Wanted to let everybody know that if you are down in the PAC South area, the Loading Ready Run panel is going to be in the Falcon Theater.
Oh.
at 5 o'clock.
Today.
Yes, and that's
Oh.
5 o'clock
Central, isn't it?
Central.
So that's in fact 4 o'clock Pacific, which means pretty quick here.
Pretty quick. And I believe it's going to be streamed. So
Oh.
we'll see if we can host it on our channel.
Cool. On, PAX 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, but we should also thank some people.
Yeah, the subs. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And a special thanks to these people.
Like these.
This person
humans.
right
Any minute now. Coming on down the pipe.
Timing.
Here we go. Now. And there we go.
Damon Flowers is a new subscriber. Thanks for joining the channel.
Ben?
Ash Burnham for 16 months. I appreciate all you do, folks.
It's the human Dr. Magnify for 6 months. Hey, 6 months, Beach Kappa.
Hey, it's your other human Undertoast for 10 months says, hey Siri, tell me a joke.
I don't know, TK, that's me for 12 months, so they might not be human. But that was certainly an intro.
Chronopticon for 3 months.
You know who's definitely 100% certified human? It's Simon Orme. 30 months says, I am middle class. I look up to him. I look down to him. I know my place.
The angels weep for 24 months. For 2 years they have wept.
Bearded Canuck for 21 months.
Oh no.
That's me.
That's me.
Pero no meseg.
Paranamisiac.
42 for 12 months. Someday, whoever reads this will pronounce my name correctly. Today is probably not that day. It was not.
Dinger.
One cold Canuck.
I'm-
I think I'm
that's
doing
me.
all right. For 3 months. Welcome back.
Maximus Time for 16 months. Hi.
It's Minimus time for Dark Trader for 7 months.
It's Max Yoshi Croy for 3 months. Welcome back.
Shadowbow 464 for 18 months. Literal Weather Watch preparing for war.
And Drain 10 for 7 months.
Dark Destra for 44 months. That's 411s.
Foxmar for 49 months. Love you guys.
Aw, yay Foxmar.
Yay.
Go mods.
The best.
Maelstrom Solinor for 2 months says, yay Crapshoot.
Jay Griffins for 16 months.
Space Potato 1 for 30 months. I always thought there was a hive. Yeah.
Lore Master Monty for 9 months says, oh dear, my very first sub baby. Having it delivered to the sound of Alexander Herzogging is quite something indeed.
Dateline, Forced Reject for 17 months. Dear Lure, I'm usually not a sentimental person, but my uncle died suddenly of lung cancer yesterday. I want to thank you guys for giving me something to smile about, and now many times before. Well, we're glad we can do that for you. I lost the
Fossils
X.
1203 for 12 months. This is a year, right, guys? Right? Happy anniversary, guys and gals. Love what you do.
Yay, thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
And thank you for 300 bits from Rock Pusher and Valhalla Knight.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right, this apparently actually 5 p.m. Central is like 3 p.m. Pacific.
Which is like now. Yeah.
Which is like 10 minutes from now. So,
Okay, so get to Texas.
Go
Good
watch
job.
them.
Good,
Yeah.
no, or just stay on this channel and we'll be
Oh,
hosting
hosting
that.
it.
Oh, yeah.
And you can watch our panel. I wonder what they'll talk about.
Me.
Probably. There'll
James.
probably be so many questions about why that cute boy Ben isn't there.
It's like, man.
Because I'm a tired boy.
Because you went to MagFest.
I did, yeah.
And only Beej is crazy enough to do 2 conventions a week apart.
Yeah, Beach, he's got a lot of time on his hands.
It's a lot of crap.
No, he does not. Don't even joke about
You
it.
heard it here first, folks.
Brendan the Rock, dude.
No!
All right.
He's going to be mad.
We're gonna go offline, and then but stay tuned on this page because we're gonna start hosting the Loading Ready Run panel. And tonight we've got Highlander games playing.
Yeah.
That can be
Paper-
sick.
It's not me.
Get that paper magic going.
You're playing though, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, what you playing? Secrets?
No, Golgari aggro.
Oh, right, yeah.
Get that black mold.
Yeah.
Are you going to put the new flip enchantment in Golgari aggro? 5 mana? It's a 3 mana enchantment. And when creature...
No.
That thing is too slow.
Too slow.
It's...
Too slow.
I see, and even my favorite archetype is Reanimator, and even
It's
I'm
still
looking at
too
this thing,
slow
I'm like,
for-
that thing's...
Too slow.
It looks pretty trash.
Too bad.
All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.